Welcome to the Rusted Garden. I'm going to be starting a new series called All America Selection Winners. And what exactly is an AAS winner? Well, back in August, I was invited to California to go to All America Selections vegetable seed trials. And basically what All America Selections does, and they've been doing it since the 1930s, is they bring in new varieties of seeds, they test them across North America, and only the best new seeds, the best new plants become All America Selection winners. And that's what I want to show you in my garden, starting today and really throughout all of next year. What I want to start with is the Roxanne Radish. Let me get in close, show you what's going on with that, because I have the Roxanne right in here. These are sparklers, these are French breakfast, and they were all planted on 9/5. Today is August 1st. Let me show you what's going on. Well, it's not August 1st, it's October 1st, and that happens as you get older, 50 especially. What I want to show you is just how well, and you can see right in here, the Roxanne hybrid, F1 hybrids are doing right now. It's been 26 days. These mature in a description in 27 days. I might give them a little bit longer. I'm growing them in between the sparkler and French breakfast, and this is what's happening with most of my sparkler. This is what they look like. 26 days of growth, and most of the sparklers just look like these red stems. And this is what I've struggled with for years with French breakfast, with sparkler, with different radishes. I can manage an okay crop with different varieties, but what I'm learning, even after 20 years doing this, finding the right variety for your zone makes a huge difference, and especially for the radishes. And even the French breakfast, they're looking like this. These are supposed to be harvested in size really about the same time as these, 26, 27 days. So I'm going to give them one more day. I'm going to harvest them. Let me actually eat one. I'll take one out now. So this is a little bit on the smaller size as they get to an inch and a half. But it's beautiful red color. I don't want to wait another day. So I'll pick most of these tomorrow. I'll give them 24 hours. But this is what the whole row is doing. What's the difference between this, and this, those three varieties? Nothing soil-wise. This is all compost. Nothing's been fertilized here. They're all growing in the same exact soil, 27 days, and the Roxanne F1 hybrid's doing really well. Why is that important? Because next year, really starting now, but through next year, I'm going to be really stressing picking a variety that works in your area. And that's one thing that All America Selections does, is they test their seeds nationally, they prove them locally, and what does that mean? Is they really look for the AAS winner to be something that grows across North America and is really effective in bringing us the vegetables that we want. I'm going to talk a little bit more about AAS in a second. Actually, tomorrow. Let's do that tomorrow when I harvest a majority of these. So here we are 27 days after sowing the seeds of the Roxanne radish. And what it says on the package is that for the Roxanne, it's 27 days from sowing the seed they should be ready to harvest, and that's what we're going to do today. Sometimes seeds say 25 days or 30 days to harvest, and what they mean is from germination. So radishes take 5 to 7 days to germinate, and that's just a way for you to kind of gauge when you're ready. Let me just show you the row of the Roxanne radishes, because I'm going to show you the rows of the sparkler and the French breakfast, and you're going to notice a huge difference. Again, I'm going to be doing a series on the All America Selections. Let me tell you about their organization. They're an independent nonprofit organization, and you can check them out at all-americaselections.org. And you can go there to look up the AAS Winners, and when you do that, they'll also give you some seed companies that sell the seeds. They don't sell the seeds directly, so if you're interested in the Roxanne radish, just search the variety name Roxanne Radish, and you'll find the companies that sell them. So you have to go to specific companies, and all the major seed companies really sell this. So those are the Roxanne. Here are the sparkler. Well, there's one, big deal. A pretty much failure in that we had 2 produce. When you get over to the French breakfast, tiny, some production, but just not nearly the size that they should be, and they're supposed to mature much more quickly than the Roxanne radish. Let me pull out some of these. Look at those sizes. Are nice. Now, they're not quite as big as they might get. I'll pull these all out and show you them at the end. We had something kind of odd happen for September. For the 5th really through the 15th, it was extra hot here. 85, 90 degree weather, and radishes don't like the warm weather. Part of the breeding of these is really to have them tolerate heat, and I think they did a pretty good job. I think if it stayed a little bit cooler, well, you know, in the 70s, maybe low 80s, these radishes would be a little bit bigger, but I'm very, very happy with the production and size of these radishes, especially through the excess amount of rain we had and the high heat we had for September. And these seeds are actually bred by Bejo Seeds. It's B-E-J-O. And many different breeders participate in All-America selections. Let me pull these out and just show you what the bunch looks like. So here's the final harvest. The Roxanne on the right. Sparklers were absolutely awful. French breakfast, fair. I mean, they should be 1.5 inches each. They should be a lot bigger. Again, selecting the right radish, the right vegetable for your zone really makes a difference. And one way that you can go about doing this is really check out the AAS Winners at allamericasselections.org. Please check out my blog at www.therestedgarden.blogspot.com and also check out my YouTube videos. Thanks.